Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Southern California.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12. Herbert, flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the 1st down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the 1st down. Excellent tackling right there.
And Allen's got it.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Once more, here's Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Draw play. It's Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Forced out to his left. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
The quick feet by Jackson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Herbert now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, 63 yards.
And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. They find some open field here. There he goes, left side. Touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
62 yards.
And the Ravens are able to move back in front.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Going back to Allen, he's got him again. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running on first down, Eckler.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Herbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
66 yards.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take.
It's caught inside the 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Flush to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Gerald Everett in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they take on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Derwin James with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. There's another truck. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Jackson to throw.
That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 10. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run here with Edwards. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Gus Edwards. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. It's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Dobbins running out of the gun.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That's a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end. Being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block. And you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. James Prochet, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And, boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the... Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage.
He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
Finding space at the 40.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.